my friend Skip here, and wow, what an amazing 7 days. Yes, I say 7 days. I know we was in the 5-day challenge, but we added 2 bonus days. Now, if you didn't get to see some of the replays, or if you did, please watch this video. This is the last video I'm going to be sending you to really support you in the areas of learning how to supercharge your results. Now, we picked 5 days with 5 different subjects. Now, please note, if you haven't watched all 5 days, it will add serious value to your lives if you go and make sure that you watch all 7 replays. So let me remind you what they were, because we brought special guests in and they shared their wisdom, they shared their success stories, they shared their hits of life as well, so that you can learn from the greats. So day 1, remember, it was all around creating the body that you deserve. You want to be moving the body in fun ways. We've got to do what's needed so that we get that locked in on a daily basis. That's why we put Club Supercharge together. Now, you've also got to make sure that you've got high immunity. And again, that's why we created our Supercharge Superfoods, because immunity should be your center stage focus, to make sure that no matter how crazy the world's gonna get, whether it's this virus, the next one, whatever it might be, the only thing that you're gonna have in your corner is your immunity. So we've got to make sure that that is boosted up, so that when we get you in an alkaline environment, we now know that disease cannot live or manifest in an alkaline state. So we've got to make sure that gets locked in. So that's on day 1. If you haven't seen it, watch the replay. Now, day 2, we focused in harnessing the power of your mind. We know this thing up here, it can make you poor, it can make you rich. We know it can make you ill, it can make you well. It can make you sad, it can make you happy, it can make you fearful, it can put you in love. So it's so important that this thing up here, we know where focus goes, energy flows. So we want all of your focus, not some of it, we want all of your focus going into creating a life so that you are super proud of who you become. You are super proud of waking up to the life that you've created. And remember, that's what we want to be sharing with you and giving you your next step, then your next step, and your next step. So you start to create this momentum, and it's in that momentum where the magic of life happens. Because life is all about, remember, it's not what happens to you, it's always who you become. Remember, I shared you my story about being a gymnast, where as an athlete, I broke my back, I got told I was never going to walk again. And my whole world came collapsing down. But what I learned through that was really how this thing with the mind, the body, and the spirit can become so powerful when we get all those 3 engines running and we get those 3 engines coming together. So we've dealt with the body, dealt with the mind, and then we went to day 3. And when we got those 2 things in alignment, then we start to say, right, how do we want to start to manifest more money? What do we want to create? What do we want to do? What do we want to open up to? And then in that moment, when we get that realization, and boom, it will be a download, just like you hit download on a phone. And this is why I'm inviting you into Supercharge Your Life, because we can help you to get into these, what we call the supercharged frequency. And it's in those supercharged frequencies where the magic of life gets born, because you're going to make downloads. And remember, you can only manifest something in the frequency that you're in. And if you're in a negative frequency, guess what? You're going to attract more negativity. We don't want to be creating and manifesting from the sewers. We got to learn how to do that from the penthouse suite. And what's the penthouse suite? It's a supercharged frequency that when you connect to it, bam, you just get it. And all the resistance goes, and you get a clear message of what your next step is meant to be, what your next chapter is meant to be. We're all on this planet for a reason, but if we're disconnected from the truth and we try to run the game with the mind, because you know, if you're in your head, you're dead, then all of a sudden, we're going to start to wake up to a life of misery. We're going to wake up to a body that's suffering. We're going to wake up to relationships where that's happening. And that then led us to day 4, around relationships. So important to understand that the quality of your life is going to come down to the quality of the relationships that you create in your personal life and your business life. So we've got to make sure that you master relationships. And again, if you haven't seen day 1, day 2, or day 3, day 4, remember you can get the replays. And I'm telling you now, If you trust anything that I do, I promise you, if you block out a couple of hours to watch each one of those masterclasses, you will benefit. Then we went to day 5. And in day 5, which is all about universal intelligence, universal power, having the energy that creates worlds, breathing through your body and your mind so that you can now be focused at a higher level. And I brought a good friend of mine, he's a world famous CEO, who's gone through my teachings, benefited so much from them. Paul O'Mahony, he came in and he shared so much wisdom. He really did share a lot of wisdom. It was amazing what he shared. People got so much value. And I will be bringing Paul on our platform at a later date because Paul has some amazing programs and stuff that he sells. And I'm into it. I know people have gone through it and they benefited so much. So we're going to be bringing Paul back to be able to show you some of that stuff as well. Then day 6 was a bonus day. And we brought in a very quick education around our Supercharged superfoods. And remember, you are what you eat. And most people eat dead stuff. Most people eat stuff that's going to turn them acidic. Most people are eating stuff that's breaking them down. Most people are eating for either emotional reasons, traditional reasons. They're not eating for nutritional reasons. So using our products, you're at least able to give the body what it needs. And you haven't even got to make a lifestyle change. You just got to make sure that the products that we produce, that we basically create from the planet's best resources, that gets delivered to you, and all you got to do is get it in the system. And then your body knows what to do with it. Your body knows how to deliver those nutrients all around the body. We talked about our superfood matrix delivery system. Without your nutrients being delivered to where they're needed, you're basically paying for expensive pee. So have a watch of that replay. And we also brought in a movie star client of mine, and this is the guy who lost everything, where he shot fame, had it all, but then lost everything. And that's when I get given it. It's like, right, can you do something with this? And I was like, wow, I don't know. Because he's on this downward spiral and he's gonna keep going down and down and down. And then I realized, bam, that's why our lives crossed, to be able to interject that negative programming. So he's not gonna carry on going down, but all of a sudden now he can start to spin up to these high frequencies. And we brought him to the events and he keeps coming back again and again and again, as a lot of people do. Not because the teachers don't work, because they work so well. It's like you wouldn't plug your phone in charge overnight and go, look at this, look, my phone's dead again, the charger doesn't work. Now the charger does work, but you've got to keep plugging the phone in. And every time you plug it in, you get the charge. You can now use the phone in a better way. Every time you come, and whether either you take our nutritional products or you take our superfoods, or you come to a live event, every time you come, guess what? You're gonna win every single time. It's like plugging you in to a better version of yourself. So, and again, he really did, he shared from the heart. It was beautiful what he shared, and it'll put a smile on your face. And some of the things, because this is a guy who was born into being a gangster, that was the family business. Then he became a big movie star, lost it all, and how he's giving back to society now, how he's giving back to life, and where he's at within life is a totally different existence. And I want you to be able to hear it from someone who's so derailed. I mean, a lot of you will know him from the silver screen, but to be able to get up close and personal behind the scenes, definitely a replay I would suggest watching again. And then day 7, we brought in Rachel Elnor, who is one of the dragons from Dragon's Den. You guys might know the TV show Shark's Tank, exactly the same as that. And she's again gone through all my teachings, and you hear her saying, without your teaching, Skip, I don't know where I'd be. And what you're sharing with the world, it's needed. And she says, I mean, Rachel's going to be at the next Supercharger Life as well. Why is she coming back to do it again? Because it works. And we spoke last night, and I was like, thank you so much for what you shared. And to hear a business person, a multi-millionaire, someone who's been on TV as a business person, understands the corporate world, to hear her speaking about the new world, the new money, what we have to do to be able to get into these high frequencies, literally, so that we can start to save our own lives, save our family, save our loved ones, but we get to save the world all at the same time, and we get to enjoy the journey. There's a lot of challenges in life, but what I've learned is our greatest challenges are our greatest blessings. So we're all going through a big blessing right now. So if you haven't watched all the replays, please do watch the replays. Somewhere in this video, there'll be a link can bring you through to the replay page. Get yourself through those replays before we take them down, because when I take them down, that's it. You're not going to be able to access them ever again. And I can tell you, all 7 of those masterclasses, each one's going to give you different value. Each one's going to get you aware, because ignorance is not bliss. We've got to be clear around the areas of your life that you want to supercharge your results. And so think about it right now. You clicked this 5-day challenge for a reason. Think about the area of your life that you want to get supercharged results in. Is it to do with your body and your energy? Is it to do with your mind? Is it to do with money and business? Is it to do with your relationships? Is it to do with spirituality and plugging into this unified field of this universe intelligence? What's the area of your life? And let's get focused right now. If you're watching this right now, even write it down so that your eyes can see it. What's the area of your life where you want to get supercharged results? Because this is what we specialize in. So then what I did is I went into making a no-brainer offer, an absolute no-brainer offer. And so what do? I opened up Supercharge Your Life. You can see the dates. We've got it coming up very shortly. And here's what I want to say is, if you come and you go through Supercharge Your Life, here's what I promise you. You're going to experience 3 days in a supercharged frequency. This area of your life where you're saying, right, I want to get supercharged results, the only way is to shift your frequency. If you're in a low frequency down here and you're trying to manifest, guess what? You're going to manifest things in that frequency. We get you out of the frequency. We get you to decide up here what's truly possible. Boom, that starts to literally shower a different energy over your mind, over your body, over what you're ready to receive. It's science. It's out there. It's the new world. It's not a gimmick. It is a lot easier than what people are led to believe. So here's what I want to say. If you can stretch yourself to become a diamond member of Supercharge Your Life, which has a value of over £4,000 that we've stacked the value in, these are going to be the bonuses that you're going to get. Everyone, even if you pay just for general, if you can only afford general, then make these dates work for you. Clear the diary, because time is ticking. Time is the only thing that's going to keep going. And you've got to look at how you can spend your time best to be able to get the best results in life. So how can you spend your time the best? Come and spend 3 days with us at Supercharge Your Life. It will be unlike anything you've ever experienced before. We bring it into your own home. But remember this, you can do it for £97 general. If you can stretch yourself to VIP at $297, do that. If you can stretch yourself to $497, all of these are plus VAT, do that. Unless you're in America and Canada, and then we give you the VAT back. It's important to know that. If you're out in America and Canada, we give you the VAT back. Now, if you are saying, right, I want to go for diamond, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the 3 days, but you're going to get all these bonuses. So after each day, you're going to get the breakthrough momentum session. That's with me. What I do with all my top clients, we create so much momentum, and we can be relaxed, and we can be centered, and we can smile, but this momentum is going and going and going and going and going. That momentum is going to propel you forward. So we're going to be doing those sessions every day with all the diamond ticket holders. It's with me direct, and it's phenomenal. I mean, that alone is worth more than the diamond investment for Supercharge Your Life. Next one, you're going to get to bring a family member, next bonus. And remember, families that learn together are families that grow together. So important to be able to grow with your loved ones, not have more distance being created between you. You want to be now understanding each other more, loving each other more, supporting each other more. So important to have that deep connection. Now, bringing a family member, you saw the story with my mum. I brought my mum in. She went from one world to another. As soon as she came to my teachings and got them, she lost, all this weight. She's turned into an adventure queen. She's got her health and her immunity back, got all the parts of her body working well again. Because remember this, energy doesn't care about age. And energy has no age. So it's so important that we bring that energy into us, our families, and our loved ones. So think now, which family member can you think of right now that would benefit? Could it be a brother or sister, a parent, a grandparent, a child, a cousin, an auntie, an uncle? Who could it be? Who can you think of right now that would, oh my God, this person would, I'd love to go through this event with this person and they would benefit so much. So you're gonna get to invite them totally for free. Now, if they came to a live event, each ticket, oh my God, you're gonna be spending thousands for a diamond at the live event. This diamond is only gonna cost you £500 plus VAT, plus you get to bring a family member as well. Honestly, we've made the prices so low without you having to book a flight, a hotel. You haven't really got to organize anything for the trip because you're gonna be doing it in your own house. Then again, for all the diamond ticket holders, an hour before we start Supercharge Your Life, we're gonna be going through a ritual where we're gonna be bringing in strength into your body. We're gonna be bringing immunity into your body. We're gonna be bringing balance into your body. We're gonna be bringing flexibility in. And by doing that, when life hits you hard, you now get to respond with the strength, with the balance, with the flexibility, with the immunity, so that you're never gonna break down in life. It shouldn't be breaking down, we should be breaking through. That's really the flow that we want to have happen. So you're going to get to do that every single day before the event. We meet an hour before. VIPs, if you can afford the VIP, you're going to come and do that with us on the Sunday. So there's another bonus there. Remember, if you can afford the diamond upgrade, you've got the value of over £4,000. And then the next one on the Monday, the day after Supercharge Your Life, we go through a process, which this process is worth more than the diamond ticket. Honestly, we're giving this stuff away at the moment. Don't let this opportunity go, because remember, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if you let this opportunity go, you're letting someone go where me and my team, we want to serve you and your loved ones at the highest levels. So don't let this go. Please trust in this. Take that inspired action or that uncomfortable action. Take it, click that link that's on the screen, get yourself registered for this event. Now on the Monday, we are going to be doing your sacred temple process. Beautiful process where I guide you through the whole thing. Your body stays here, your mind stays here. We take a part of you up and we take it into a parallel universe where we take you to your sacred temple. You go in there, you go exploring in it, and all the answers that you're ever going to need are in there. It's your temple, nobody else can go in it. I guide you there, I guide you back. Then when we do the sharings, it literally is like that. Your mind will be blown when you hear what other people got from it as well. It's, when I say it's literally out of this world, it literally is out of this world. So you're gonna get that as another bonus as well. Now, why am I stacking up the bonuses? Because I want you to understand that you are your number one investment. When you invest in you, as Rachel said, you know, from Dragon's Den, she said, she goes, I see it every time, Skip. The more people invest in themselves, the more the universe gives them. It's just the way it is. It really is that way. So you're gonna get that bonus on the Monday as well. You're also gonna get a sample from my new book, The 10 Commandments of Being Supercharged. You're gonna get the first insights into that. So it's gonna give you good reading, super easy to read the stuff that I write. Why? Because I don't talk in complicated languages. I talk in a language that people understand, and you read that stuff and it's just gonna keep hardwiring you so that you can literally learn how to stay supercharged. So essential to learn this stuff. Then you're also going to get this audio program where are you doing what you love, what to do when you wake up, the benefits of fun exercise, the power of forgiveness, raising your standards, having an empowering future, the wonder of being a kid again, the benefits of eating live food, trust your gut before your brain, and detoxing in a toxic world. You're going to be able to listen to that like when you just want that shot of good stuff. Each one's only 4 minutes, so it's like, right, which one do I need right now? Boom, click that, bam, it goes in when you're walking from your car to the supermarket or walking from your car back to your bedroom, whatever it might be, and you just dump that stuff in. And anytime you start to, oh, there's a little bit I can learn there, there's a little bit I can learn there, and you start to get hardwired to be absorbing more stuff. And the more you absorb of the stuff that I'm teaching you, the more you're gonna go out there to live an even better life. So that's it, my friends. You see all the offers on the screen now. So all you gotta decide is what's right for you. Are you gonna go for general? £97, you're gonna go for VIP, $297, or are you gonna stretch yourself to the diamond? And here's how I'm hardwired. Anytime I can stretch myself, I will do it every single time. So my friends, I really do. I hope that you take the next step, because this is an opening for the rest of your life. And when you've got this stuff, you can start applying it immediately. You don't want to waste time allowing the old programming to play out. And what will that tell you? Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I haven't got the time. It will come up with every excuse to keep you in your comfort zone. Your brain's doing its job by keeping you in your comfort zone. Whereas what I truly believe is life begins outside of your comfort zone. So if you are comfortable to allow me to stretch you, to take you out of your comfort zone, I can promise you what you're going to learn outside of this comfort zone, now that will be comfortable. And then I take you a little bit further out again, and now this will be comfortable. And all of a sudden, the stuff that makes everybody else uncomfortable in life, you're now comfortable with it because you're doing the work. And that means that you can take something from the fabric of your mind and boom, you can pull it into this reality with grace and elegance. So I really hope to see you at Supercharge Your Life, my friend. If you can't make the June dates, don't worry, we've got September dates. And even if you can't make the September dates, don't worry, we're going to do it after that. The key thing now is to focus your mind and say, right, we've just got to make that commitment. It's like when you book a holiday. Think when you book that holiday, oh my God, I'm going on holiday, I feel good. It will be the same. When you make that commitment to yourself, a part of you is going to be opening up saying, right, now we're making the right decisions. Now we're making powerful decisions. Now we're making decisions so that you win. And what I'm sharing with you, it's not a gimmick, it's not a fad, it's not a trend. This stuff works. And you've seen it work for celebrities. You've seen it work for some world-famous CEOs. You've seen it work for some of our world's top athletes. You've seen it work for people just like you. You've seen it work for my butt. And if you, as I said, if you've got a heart that's beating, if you've got lungs that are breathing, if you can focus your mind, then, and you're coachable, then my friend, I'm going to be opening you up to creating a life of miracles. And it will all begin at Supercharge Your Life. It really will. I shared as much information as I could in this time that we shared together. What I really get off on is transformation. There's information and there's transformation. What I believe that you're looking for, my friend, is transformation. And at Supercharge Your Life, we're going to go through 12 key areas of your life. And we're going to be creating that balance and the alignments that when life does hit you, it will, instead of it hitting you, bam, and knocking you back, it's going to go point, point. And you'll go, oh, look at life prodding me down there. Oh, it's going to teach me how to grow and expand in this way. And you will start to really wake up to the magic that you have within you. And all I want to be able to do, my friend, is to connect you to that magic. So I really do hope to see you at Supercharge Your Life. It's been an honor to serve over these 7 days. Please do make sure that you go back and watch as many of those replays as you can, because they will be taken down soon. But more importantly, get yourself registered for Supercharge Your Life and just decide, right, are you worthy of general? Are you worthy of VIP? Or are you worthy of diamond? So from my team and myself, my friends, live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrient. Oh, by the way, make sure you get yourself on the superfoods as well. I don't want to appear that I'm just trying to sell to you. No, I'm trying to serve you, because here's what I believe. Selling is serving when it's in the truth. And what we're giving you is the truth. And I'll finish it on this saying, only in the truth can you find your freedom. So when it comes to the superfoods, just decide you're going to go for the Supercharge Essentials pack, the Supercharge Premium pack, or the Supercharge Elite. I take the Elite, all my loved ones take the Elite, all my top clients take the Elite. And if you can stretch yourself to give yourself the best nutrition, again, I truly believe that's going to be a stretch worth you doing. So live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrients, oxygen and water. For now, I'm out of here.